Let's take a moment and check in because Northbrook cares. This is a reminder that September is Suicide Prevention Month. Hello, my name is Nancy Vaccaro. I'm the Director of the Counseling Services Unit at the Northbrook Police Department. Let's understand some of the risk factors of suicide. Depression is the most common. Substance abuse problems, perhaps severe anxiety disorders, serious physical health conditions with pain, stressful life events, perhaps having access to lethal means, such as firearms or drugs. Some emotional warning signs to watch out for would be feeling hopeless, having no reason to live, feeling a burden to loved ones, unbearable pain, whether that be emotional or physical, acting very anxious or agitated. Perhaps you would see some behavioral warning signs to watch for, isolating from family and friends, perhaps sleeping too much or too little, loss of interest in pleasurable activities, intense feelings of humiliation or shame, suddenly giving away personal possessions. What does the research tell us? Most will be relieved that someone cares if asked about suicidal thoughts. Counseling treatments used by mental health professionals have proven to help people manage suicidal ideation and behaviors. Social support, connection to family, friends, community are all key protective factors. Please call 911. The Northbrook Police Department will offer assistance. Let us help you or someone you know that may be feeling suicidal.
Hi, I'm Sergeant John Salmi with the Northbrook Police Department, and I head up our CIT program. When a person is feeling suicidal or is in some kind of mental health crisis, it's pretty common that someone calls 911 and the police get involved. And this is going to be a very different response from our normal law enforcement capacity that people might think of. Just because we're at the scene doesn't mean anybody is going to go to jail, and it doesn't mean that anybody's in trouble. It's just that somebody needs help, and that's what we're there for. Officers from our crisis intervention team are going to respond in a case like that. They've received significant extra training in de-escalation, mental health issues, and best practices for getting the person to professional help. Police can help the person get to those mental health services, or they can even sign a petition for involuntary admission at the emergency room if that becomes necessary in order to get the crisis stabilized and to get this person the help that they need. Our CIT officers after the fact will then team up with our in-house social workers from the Counseling Services Unit to follow up with the person or their family, provide whatever resources we might have available or are available elsewhere in the community to ensure a long-standing success for this person. If you need help for yourself or a family member who's feeling suicidal or is in a mental health crisis, please call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline or 911 right away. You can ask for a CIT trained officer if you call 911, or when police show up, you can look for the blue pin on the uniform that lets you know that this is an officer with that extra training. And lastly, it's okay to not be okay. 1 in 5 people in America is going to have a diagnosable mental illness at some point in their life. So please, if you're struggling, reach out to someone you trust, seek some help, and also watch out for your loved ones. Reach out to them if it seems like someone in your life may be struggling and needs some help.